clicked on the thumbnail, you know what this week is about. Digi-Dude is gassed. He's ready to go. He's got his Bakugo with him and his Bakugo gauntlets. So, if you guys don't know, we are doing basically a what if episode here. It's the first for us, but Digi-Dude really wanted to do this. So, after talking with Envy and talking about watching his Bleach episode, where he partnered Digimon with Bleach characters, who their Digimon partner would be, Digi-Dude really wanted to do a My Hero episode because we're big My Hero fans. If you guys didn't notice, here on the counter, we have our My Hero shelf over here with all of our favorite characters. Digi-Dude obviously is a Bakugo fan over here.
And
I'm a big Deku fan.
And we even kind of used the joke from the TV show.
Yeah.
Where everyone's like, no, do not use the name Lord Explosion Murder.
And you guys probably see me lots of times wear my My Hero shirts on the channel. So, what we're doing is
You're all psychics.
what we're doing is we're taking My Hero characters and then giving them Digimon partners. We're not doing a full evolution line for each character. We're just picking what Digimon would be the best for that partner in our opinions.
Yes.
If you guys have any opinions on who would be better, a different choice, or any other characters you think we should do, please leave them down in the comments. I'd love to know from you guys. And if you enjoy our content, make sure you Giga Blast that like button.
And touch a really subscribe down below.
It helps us out a ton. So let's get right into it here. Alright, so our first character is Uraraka. Now, with her bubbly personality, but still have that strong offensive capability she has with her gunhead training, martial arts training, I went with Marine Angemon for this. A powerful, ultimate level Digimon, or Mega for you dub fans out there, but looks cute and unassuming there. Like, you guys wouldn't expect Marine Angemon to be strong, just like Uraraka. So, Digi-Dude, I got him set up here so Digi-Dude can cue it up and see who we're talking about on the tablet. Now, this one is one of my favorite dudes. Who is it, Digi-Dude?
All Might.
All Might, because I am here. I love All Might.
You're here. All Might is here.
I love All Might. So, for All Might, we're talking like full power All Might here with this one. So I partnered All Might up with Gankumon. I thought Gankumon was a really fitting partner for... All Might is really ganky. But I thought Gankumon would be a good partner for All Might. I thought with him being a Royal Knight, one of the top tier Digimon in the digital world, super strong, but he's one of the more grounded characters who's passionate and cares for the weaker Digimon. I thought it would be good for All Might, who's always looking to inspire, and that's exactly what Gankumon does. He wants to be the symbol of peace, and I feel like Gankumon kind of is a symbol of peace for the digital world. The next dude is going to be Lemillion. He made this list basically because I just love his personality. I think he has an amazing, positive personality, and I am an incredibly, sometimes annoyingly positive dude. So I really relate to him, and I love his character. So for this dude, we went with who, Digi-Dude?
Jessmon.
Not Jessmon, Justimon.
Justimon!
We went with Justimon. I feel like Justimon really just kind of embodies him and like his whole personality, and always up there for justice and truth and just being ready to fight for what's right. And I feel like that just is Lemillion. And they were really similar like poses and kind of design-wise a little bit, with the red cape and the red scarf going on there. And a lot of the poses Justimon does, Lemillion does too. All right, Digi-Dude, so who's next?
Twice.
So we got Twice here. Twice was a little hard for me to pick somebody, I feel like. Because I want to, with all these Digimon, I either want somebody who complements their abilities, their quirks, or their personalities. And then if their design works with it too sometimes. So trying to encompass somebody with Twice's powers and personalities, it took me a little while, but I kind of came up with Mimicmon, with the fact that Mimicmon is taking in so much data from all these other Digimon, it started taking that is defeated, it took on some of the characteristics of that Digimon. And I feel like that kind of fits Twice's personality, where he kind of loses himself and he's not entirely himself. Obviously, if you guys are manga fans and anime fans, you know what happens with Twice, but Mimicmon kind of fits that split personality design aspect of him, and I feel like they would kind of bond over that because Twice is always looking for a friend. Now, next one is a character that I like. I think he's awesome. Who is it, Devi-Dude? You remember that dude?
Got no idea.
Hawks. Hawks is super cool. And for Hawks, honestly, it was an easy pick for me. I thought Ravemon was amazing for Hawks. It fits his quick personalities, his fast fighting style, and even his whole sword and poses looks a lot like Hawks' feathers when he uses them as swords. There, and the fact that he's a stealthy character, it really fits with Hawks' whole come in fast, stealthy, and then he wants to protect and save as many people. Same thing with Hawks. Now, this one was just kind of a fun one, but I thought it should be on the list anyway. It's Present Mike. Now, I feel like anyone watching right now already knows who Present Mike's partner is going to be. Devi-Dude, who did we pick?
Edamon!
Both of their over-the-top personalities. The fact that Edamon's always got his mic with him. I thought it was so fitting, and just right off the bat, as soon as I said Present Mike, Devi-Dude immediately is like, alright, it's got to be Edamon. And I'm like, you are right, bud.
Actually, at first you picked someone else. I'm like...
I picked somebody else at first. I first picked Tempomon, because I thought with the speaker in the front, and his chest there, and him just kind of being music-related, but then you're immediately like, is it Edamon? And I'm like, you're right, Devi-Dude. Edamon is who it has to be. It even is...
He's mostly like a singer.
And even Edamon's like design on his head fits Present Mike's hairstyle. They look alike. They look similar. You can be like, all right, these two chill.
They even both have sunglasses.
They do. They even both have sunglasses. Now, the next dude is one of my next dude is my favorite My Hero character. In all of the anime and the mangas, this dude is I just relate to him. I love him. And I think he's great. Kirishima. Kirishima is so cool. He's my favorite dude. I've got his Unbreakable Funko right here. Kirishima is hands down my favorite character. Now, Kirishima, I was thinking about it for a while and what Digimon would fit his personalities, but then I just thought about it and we went with I can't pronounce his name, guys. I'm sorry. This dude over here with that name right below him, he even looks like Kirishima in his unbreakable form there. They both have the red spiky hair. They both are one is literally made out of rocks and crystals, and then his skin looks like rock when he's in his full unbreakable form. They just look like they'd be matched perfectly together. So that's why we went with him, powers-wise and abilities. And now we have Devi-Dude's favorite,
Bakugo!
Now, Bakugo, it came to me like this as soon as we came to Bakugo.
Beelzemon.
It was Beelzemon. Beelzemon fits Bakugo so well, in my opinion, especially if we're talking about anime Beelzemon from Tamers.
Yeah.
He just immediately fits Bakugo, and like those two guys
And it will attack
would be like the perfect...
You will attack to Perseus the best.
Probably. And Bakugo and him, I feel like they just go together hand in hand, and they would make like the best duo ever. I would love to watch an anime with the two of them, just solo, just the two of them guys, in the digital world, in the My Hero universe, just partnered up and being awesome. Oh, by the way, honestly, one of my favorite manga duos and anime is Bakugo Kirishima. I love their relationship. I think those dudes are just me. Just me.
Next up is Baby Duty.
Endeavor. The next up is Endeavor. Now, for Endeavor, it was kind of tough for me to try to pick somebody to kind of partner with Endeavor, because obviously we want to go with the fire aspect, but personality-wise. So once I kind of thought about it and kind of molded over, it clicked with me. Ancient Greymon. Endeavor is insanely powerful. He is a top-tier hero in his own right, but at the same time, he needs an equally powerful Digimon partner, in my opinion. And Ancient Greymon, the first of the Greymons, one of the most powerful fire-type Digimon there is. I thought it was a perfect match for him. Personality-wise, I'm not 100% sure, but powers, abilities, both the fact that they're top tier, I think works. And then we'll kind of see what we play on that as we go through the list here. All right. Now the next dude, Dobby. Spoiler alert if you guys only watch the anime and you guys haven't read the manga here for it. So for Endeavor's family line, we went with the Greymon relation here. So for Dobby, I went with Shine Greymon Ruin Mode. I felt like it is perfectly fitting. Dobby wanted to be a hero. Dobby turned to the dark side, resents his father because, honestly, his dad is a horrible person. Great hero to the community and the world. Horrible father and horrible person. And it drove him to ruin mode. It drove him to be the villain that he is. So, I felt like Shine Greymon Ruin was perfect fitting. He's got his blue flames. Shine Greymon's black flames. Ruin on their black flames kind of feel like they went hand to hand. And they just kind of matched together, like, I feel like. It was perfect.
Tony.
Now, we're going to continue with the Todoroki family here. And we're going to be going with Shoto. Now, Shoto, it was hard for me to pick somebody and partner with Shoto. Because he's got a good personality, in my opinion. I like him as a character. And he's got the ice and the fire powers. There's no real Digimon that fits both of those, if you're going to look at them that way. So I went with a Digimon that I thought fit the personality as well as one of the abilities, and went with Agumon Bond of Courage. I felt like Agumon's Bond of Courage, his character bio in the official handbook there, fits kind of Shoto's growth and his development from the beginning to where we are now in the mangas. And keeping with that Greymon line and the fact that he is insanely powerful, Shoto on his own, partnering him with an insanely powerful Digimon makes sense. Now, one of Digi-Dudes' favorite characters also, we're going to be Shigaraki. Now, Shigaraki, I originally had partnered him with Skull Greymon, honestly. Because I thought the decay of Skull Greymon and him just literally being a creature of destruction, terrorizing the digital world, battling and destroying everything it comes across, would have been a good fit for Shigaraki. But then I kind of took Shigaraki as a whole, as a character, and I went with Millenniummon for him.
Who's Millenniummon?
Millenniummon is Chimeramon, who jogressed with a Machinedramon, or Megindramon, to become Millenniummon. Millenniummon is an insanely powerful Digimon. And if you're a manga fan out there, you guys know how powerful and menacing Shigaraki becomes.
I'm pretty sure now, just with one touch, just with one finger, it just destroys anything.
Pretty much. So, with how powerful he has come, and the fact that Chimeramon is an amalgamation of different Digimon powers and abilities, and then adding on to that with the Millenniummon just being a more powerful, bigger version of him, I feel like that kind of fit Shigaraki's evolution there, and where he is now currently in the mangas. Now, this one is just a character I just enjoy watching. Anytime I see her on screen, or I read about her in the manga, that's why she made the list, honestly. It's just kind of a fan favorite, is Froppy. Froppy's just a fun character. And then... So, for her, I went with... I'm going to butcher another name right here, guys. Thetismon? Jellymon's perfect level, or ultimate for you dub fans there. I feel like design-wise, they kind of fit each other, and they kind of play with that bubbly look to them, and that she is a powerful Digimon on her own right, where she's a strong fighter and a good, and can really hold her own. Same thing with Froppy, but at the same time, she is fun and protective. It's said that she has her own territory in the digital ocean, and that anyone who enters it, she will stop them and destroy them. But she is also willing to protect every aquatic Digimon that lives within her territory. And I kind of feel like that fit Froppy a bit. Now, we come over here to my boy, Deku. Now, Deku, as soon as I came to Deku, I immediately had it. I immediately knew who it was going to be. This took no effort, in my opinion. Magnamon. Magnamon, I feel like, fits Deku so well. Alright, so if you guys don't know how Magnamon works and how he's able to be basically a adult-level Digimon, or champion for you dub fans, but yet still strong enough and powerful enough to make it onto the Royal Knights, is because he has the Digimantle of Miracles, or the Digi-Egg of Miracles, again, for the dub fans. And that Digimantle allows Vmon to Digivolve into Magnamon, but it also allows him the ability to create miracles, make things happen for himself, and to continually get stronger for the need. That is how Magnamon is able to keep up, essentially being at adult level, because that's really what he is. All armor level Digimon are really adult level Digimon. That he's able to keep up with the strength of the Royal Knights, the 7 Great Demon Lords, the Olympus 12, with only being that level. His Digimantle allows him to constantly get stronger as the situation needs, and allows him to create miracles. And I feel like that is Deku's whole story. That we are starting with a weak character who has no quirk, and he is building on that drive, that want to be a hero, that want to protect people, and that drive to never stop. And I feel like that fits Magnamon so well. He starts out as a Vmon who wants to be strong, who wants to protect, wants to be that hero, and here he is now.
Can I take this off?
Of course, Debbie, dude.
Look at this on.
They're getting a little small for you now. Now, the next character is a character that I feel like a lot of people love because they love those psychos. We're going to be going with Toga. Now, Toga, it took me a little while to try to figure that right balance of cute and dangerous that I feel like that she obviously is, to try to find that right balance for her and a Digimon that would fit that well. And then it just kind of clicked.
X-Tyrannomon.
Exactly. X-Tyrannomon. X-Tyrannomon is a dark Digimon inside of a cute Stuffy. So I felt like it worked. I feel like she would find him adorable and would want him to be her partner. He fights with dark, evil energy that he shoots out of its mouth, which is also where it looks out of. So it's a evil hiding in disguise as cute. And that's really what Toga is evil hiding in disguise. She's not really evil, but I don't think she's evil. Let me know if you do. But bad, hiding in the disguise of cute. Now we're going to be getting, speaking of bad, we're getting into the big bad right now.
Here is the one and only All for One.
Now, All for One, again, another character that just clicked with me immediately. As soon as we decided we were going to do All for One, I immediately knew who his partner would be. Devi-Dude immediately agreed with me. Who is it, Devi-Dude?
I forgot his name.
You forget his name? Apocalypse. Apocalypse is known as one of the big evil entities within the digital world. Apocalypse, they don't know where he started from. They don't know where he came from. But you kind of always feel like he has been there, is what his lore says. And that he is unkillable, undestroyable. He will always, the darkness will always be there. And that's kind of how my hero builds up.
And he can use the attack of any dark Digimon.
He does in the animes. In the animes, if you guys remember from the original Digimon Adventure, he was able to use the attacks and abilities of all the Dark Masters and other evil Digimon, which is, again, kind of what we thought with using the abilities of others with All for One. And My Hero
is a Digimon basically powered by dark energy.
Yeah, and My Hero built All for One up to be this kind of this evil entity that's been around for a long time, that doesn't see an end on how to actually stop him. He's that powerful. And
he always has a
Apocalypse.
And notice that All for One always has a backup plan.
He doesn't just always have a backup plan. He's got a backup plan for the backup plan for the backup plan.
Is that even more than the alphabet? A plan A, a plan B, a plan C, a plan D.
I love All for One as a villain for how calculating he is. For the fact that he's able to see these events and force them to unfold in the way he wants. And Apocalypse, I just feel like kind of embodies a Digimon version of what All for One is.
Do this
Now, no, that's it. We've reached the end here, Debbie Dude.
What the heck,
That is the end of our list here. If you guys enjoyed this, please let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see more videos like this. This is a first for us with doing these What If Digimon partnership things. So if you guys want to see this, there's a ton more My Hero characters that we love that we didn't even talk about. If there's different partners that you guys think that they should have been partnered up with, let me know in the comments. We could end up doing all of Class A. We could do all of Class B. We can do the League of Villains. Let me know if you guys enjoy this content down there in the comments. And we could do some more for you.
Let's do
Special thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. You dudes are amazing. Thank you so much. If you guys don't know, recently on our Patreon page, we have now launched early previews of our episodes there, where you're going to be able to watch our episodes days before they are officially out, and special bonus episodes and content for our Patreon supporters. So go down to the link right down there and check it out and see how you can see our episodes and our special bonus episodes. So this has been a ton of fun, guys. We had a blast. David and I had a blast picking out what Digimon would partner up. I hope you guys enjoy this content. And as always, from me, my family, to you, have a Digitastic day!